Well, thanks everyone. It's on autopilot. This is not the podcast. This is the watch along, but I use the same studio for. Anyway, my name's Sloan Kelly.
No, your excuses here. It's absolutely fine. We're all friends. My name's Jody Kelly.
And so this is the Skeleton Crew watch along party. So Skeleton Crew, for those of you who are unaware and like, oh, what's a Skeleton Crew? It's about a bunch of kids who it's basically Goonies in space in the Star Wars universe, or at least that's what it feels like for the first couple of episodes. Jody has thoughts.
I do have thoughts.
What he thinks about it.
Yep.
And maybe we'll get to them later.
Yep. Hopefully, as long as the Wi-Fi holds out. Come on, baby.
I know.
Don't fail me now.
See if we can just
good.
Pump some more gas into this thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, okay.
Right, let's do it before we lose the internet.
Exactly, yeah. So the usual thing applies. So we're going to watch episode 1 and episode 2 back to back because those were the ones that were released Tuesday.
Yep.
We're going to do 3, 2, 1, and then we go on go. And then we're just going to sit and watch the episodes. Don't skip anything, although there is a bit of complication in this, I've noticed, because there is adverts. So if there's adverts, what I think we should do is we should get people to play first of all, and if they see an advert, skip the advert and then pause it, and then we'll do 3, 2, 1, go on go, which is going to be even more hilarious.
Oh my god! See if you get the council version.
Let me put it this way: if you see an advert for Inside Out 2, like I just did when I did this, hit skip, but don't skip anything else.
Oh, at the beginning, you mean?
The main body of the thing.
Right, I'm learning this as well every day, so it's fine.
I know. Thanks. By the way, tune into this week's podcast where I've got a few choice words to say about Disney Plus.
Oh.
And the Disney organization in general. Not a happy bunny. But anyway, let's crack on. Anyway, the hour is getting late.
Yep.
So if we're all ready, let's do the countdown.
Let's do this.
You ready?
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
And we go and go.
Wait, is it episode 1 we're watching? Oh my god.
Don't complicate things even further. We've got a few extra wee droids and characters in the beginning. Did you notice that?
Yeah, we get Rex there as well. Yep. Who's the nice thing about this is I can actually bring this in.
Yeah. We've got the truant droid as well.
Oh.
I'm probably being dead loud because I've got these.
The nice things I can put the screen here.
Yeah.
Bajingos.
I was going to do that, but I thought, nah, I don't know. So we've got a bit of a kind of a scroll, but not scrolled text. At
they don't do the crawl anymore.
They don't do it. I'm not sure why.
No. Don't know. Maybe it's too George Lucas. Maybe it's too serial.
I don't know why. Why not just keep the format? It's all Star Wars,
I don't know.
And we got a mega homage to Star Wars here as well. The A New Hope.
This bit, yeah, the opening sequence, yeah,
super duper homage, even down to the dialogue.
Yes.
Kind of a blockade runner, but not quite.
In space, of course. Yeah.
Now, apparently, we've seen some of these.
Similar to Tantive 4, yeah.
Hello, James. At least one James could make it.
Hello there.
I think Mr. Baker hopefully will be on for episode 2. Hopefully.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
But thanks, James, for joining us.
That is going to leave a mark.
So yeah, all this stuff's obviously very much A New Hope, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love those big, the big kind of spear things, the corridor things that latch on. Cool.
Yeah, that's kind of similar to the Andor. You know, the stanchions in Andor when they see the prisoners running through them.
Yeah. Now, apparently, some of these pirate characters we've already seen in some of the shows.
Yeah, it's one of them's a Nemodian. and he's in
Yeah,
Mandalorian.
yeah. He's the is it Mandalorian or like a Boba Fett? He's one of the.
Mandalorian,
I think it's Man. I think you're right. I think it's Mando.
Mhm.
Yeah. So fun start. Very Star Warsy start.
Mhm.
You don't get much more Star Wars than this.
No.
Even the music
Mhm.
is great. If you get your subtitles on, because remember that's
Oh,
usually James tells
that's
us
a good
that.
point. Actually, I don't know.
Yeah, let's get the subtitles on.
Yeah. Well,
Just we don't want to miss anything, do we?
yeah.
English.
Captain Silvo.
So, surprise, surprise, that's probably Jude Law, the captain, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, the New Republic, huh?
All those lines are very New Hope, Vader lines.
Mm-hmm. And so the pirates are like a big thing in various novels and so on. But this is the first.
Yeah,
Well, not the first time we've seen them in live action, but it's the first time we're sort of getting a big kind of intro to their world.
yeah, Darth Vader chip, definitely. Got those vibes. It's all good, though. All good. See, Lucasfilm, they do, or well, they do the same thing they did with Indiana Jones, the last Indiana Jones movie, and what else? They did it with something else as well. They give you the beginning of a film and then you take you to something else, and you're like, "Oh, what? I was enjoying that. I don't want to go this other place." However, the other place they take you, fortunately, it's a very enjoyable romp. So, and we get brought back into this world. So,
Yeah. Uh-huh. This is almost like the kind of teaser for what the rest of the show is going to be.
oh yeah, definitely.
You know, the content of the rest of the show.
Aye, from Jude Law onwards. Spoilers if you've
Mm-hmm.
but
Spoilers.
we all know Jude Law's in it. Is it?
I don't know whether Jude Law's in this.
Yeah. So is that the werewolf?
He's also.
From, is he from New Hope? Cantina.
Yep, Cantina. He was basically like a kind of static figure. In the original one, he just kind of went that, and then that was the only time you saw him. But yeah, this is the first time.
He's been. It's not the first time because unless I'm not sure if it's the same character, but with a wolf man in the Maz Kanata castle as well, running in.
Oh right, okay.
The opening, just in the doors open. Yeah, I was going to say something else there about him, but I can't remember what it was. Yeah, this is one of my first kind of things. I was thinking it's a bit too far from Star Wars, and right into Star Wars, and then bang, we're in suburbia somehow, and I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know if I like that, you know. But I suppose there's a version of suburbia in Star Wars. Well, clearly there is, but I wasn't sure if I liked that. Obviously, it did win me over, obviously.
Yeah.
But initially, I was like, not sure.
I thought it'd be. Anime kept referring to it as the Guardians of the Galaxy planet.
Yeah, I suppose kind of.
And it was like kind of similar
to that
the
third Guardians movie. I'll tell you what, I was worried about the kids as well. I thought the kids were going to be annoying, but I thought the Max Rebo kid was going to annoy me, but not at all.
Neil's awesome.
That's James's.
Yeah, that drink it looks like
blue milk. James, blue milk all the way.
It's green
Or was
milk.
it-
It's
was
the
it-
same
was it
milk
green-
that
was it
Luke
green?
drinks in.
I poured the blue
Yeah, it was
milk
green.
in his
It's the same
cornflakes
one
or
he
whatever
did.
it was, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was still when
This
I
is
was watching
brilliant
this.
as well. It's a total
I wasn't.
fanboy.
I wasn't sure about all this stuff at the beginning.
This is the Darth Vader fight as well.
Ah, right. So it's specific.
Yeah.
Well, that never happened to Darth Vader fight.
I don't know.
It's so embarrassing.
It's an aisle.
Oh dear. Brilliant.
Okay, on
So
the
this
bus.
wee guy's in something else as well, apparently.
Oh, is it? So there's
Yeah,
Rex. So Rex used to be. Sorry.
Wee Hammerhead boy.
He used to be on the Star Tours.
That's what it
Wee
was.
Hammerhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the
That's right,
pilot
yeah.
from Star Tours, and then they got in R2D2 and C3PO.
Yeah.
I love the graphics in this. See the
Yeah.
the flip animation is really
Yeah.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you remember those 3D pop-up books you used to get.
Yeah. Do you know what I find about?
It's kind of similar to that.
Do you know what I find about this show as well? After the Acolyte, how much of a palate cleanser it is to everybody. It's kind of bringing everybody back together, being a Star Wars fan. These
Do you know
last
the
two
thing-
episodes,
Do you know the
and
thing
I
is
hope
that-
it doesn't go belly up, you know, and it I don't think it will. So I think it's going to continue being, you know, the romp that it starts to, you know, that it gets into. I think it will.
Yeah, Screen Crush was saying that they don't think it's as popular as other shows because the hits they've got on their videos are down for these episodes.
Mm.
But then he kind of caveated it by saying that, you know, well, Andor wasn't exactly a big hit to start with, but then it kind of like rose in popularity.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, it took a
So,
long
I
time
don't
for
know,
people
maybe
to come
it's
around,
good
and
kind of
there's
thing.
still
yeah,
there's still people I see comments saying Andor was boring. I'm like, what?
you weren't watching the right show then. You were watching the one we were watching.
There's certain Star Wars fans though out there that just want pure or OG trilogy-esque action
Yeah.
and
But the
and
thing is,
that,
you
you know,
can't, like-
wisecracking. They don't want any of this
There's-
stuff, you know.
But the thing is, there's so much more in the galaxy out there. It's a galaxy for a start than one family.
Right?
709 mentioned somewhere.
Star Trek reference.
There's a Peter Pan. There's a Peter Pan reference in this.
Oh, really?
Years. See if you can spot it.
James, did you watch the Captain Kirk Spock mini film?
You're
10 minutes.
crossing
Did you watch it,
genres
Sloan?
now, Jody? I did.
Did you watch
I
it? I thought it was nice. I enjoyed it.
Oh, it was all right. Yeah.
Is it called? Oh, I can't remember.
Don't know. Odyssey.
It's,
Added. It's a terrible name for a planet.
I always get Smash vibes off
Well, those droids there.
those droids. Yeah.
Yeah. Neil's got a crush.
Yeah, James did watch it. Yeah. That was okay.
So she's some kind of administrator or something.
Well, she's dressed a wee bit like
Mon Mothma.
Mon Mothma.
Yeah.
If I position this over here, oops, I was going to press some my buttons. I know, well, it's dangerously close to the escape button.
Yeah.
Mm.
And if I just press this button,
I know, I've done that before. Yeah,
midstream, all of a sudden,
yeah,
no Jody.
gone.
It reminds me of those back in the day. Oh yeah, if you want to solve the problem, just press Alt F4. All right, thanks. Click, and of course, Alt F4 closes the window in Windows.
Shortcuts.
Shortcuts.
Yeah. So this movie's this episode in particular is directed by John Watts that did the Spider-Man Home Far From Home and all the home movies.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, so you can, I think when you know that, I think you can tell the kind of vibe, we're going to get,
Yeah. There's that the partnership that they did Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah, they're going to be the Daniels.
Yes,
yeah, they're going to be directing an episode. I think Bryce Dallas is directing an episode as well.
Dallas Howard's directing one as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is always good. We always look forward to seeing
see the Goonie characters as well.
Directing. Excuse me, can you?
This ain't good.
What?
Yeah. I'm getting like every second word from you.
All right, that's fine here. But worrying though that you're hosting it, and what I'm saying is really interesting.
Well, I mean, the web page is hosting. I mean, I'm not really doing anything. I just push a button.
Oh, it should be fine.
I'm just a button pusher.
It's smooth here.
Yeah. I mean, even if I drop off, you'll still be on the stream.
Yeah. So. How's the stream, James? Is it okay? Is it a bit janky?
Janky fit. The lesser known fit, brother.
Yeah.
There you go. He's a latchkey kid, or whatever they call it in Star Wars.
Yeah. Laser key kid.
There we go. Yeah. So here's Data.
Yep. Data. Oh, it looks fine, James says. So that's good.
All right. Okay. Just me panicking then. Okay.
Panic and Skywalker.
Because I did everything I could to not. Yeah. The lesser known of the Skywalker brothers. So they mentioned wizard in this quite a lot. Wastoids. They mentioned wizard in this a lot. Like, oh, that's wizard. Is that in something else? Is that a reference to something else?
Yeah, that's Phantom Menace. That's Anakin chat.
Oh, is it Anakin says wizard? So is it like a kid thing then?
Yeah, I think wizard's been mentioned before. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure Phantom Menace. There's always a right techie person, isn't there? Knows what they're doing. Can handle a screwdriver.
Yeah. Well, that's the
like you were
line
going
of
to sneeze
states.
there for ages. You were like, your picture was just held.
Yeah.
A bit like that.
That's what I'm saying. Is that I think there's something amiss with my setup.
Yeah. It's not me. It's you.
Yeah. No, it's me. Here's your Smash robots again.
Yeah, I know. They seem to be the thing these days.
Yeah. That's
Mando
like
that was it. That was it. Thanks, James. Mando said it.
Right.
But did he not say it because it was a reference to something else?
That's what I was thinking, because it felt like it was a reference to something.
Because everyone I said wizard, but it was to do with something else. Yeah, I mean they're really defining the characters here, who each one is, and all that.
Every parent to every child ever.
Oh my god, I know. So he's lost his mum somehow. Something's happened. Mm-hmm. We don't know.
Transporter accident? Oh no, that's Star Trek.
Like
that's
enough Star Trek chat.
That's usually how they kill off a parent, isn't it? Transporter accident.
Ugh.
Those glasses are very 70s that the dad's got.
See the headphones that the kids got later on? They've got a wee mic kind of thing. It was like somebody was on watching this, and their kid had the exact same pair, like from
No
the
way.
retro with a jack plug and stuff.
It's cool.
I tell you what, they'll be selling them at Christmas. These viewing things.
Oh, these Viewmaster things they've got.
Yeah.
I think the animation in that is
just an app.
Just really nice.
It'll probably just be an app on your iPad.
Just an app. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's no point in reinventing the wheel, is there?
None.
Space. See, this is interesting as well. They can't see the stars. There's some sort of mist.
There's a barrier.
So it's people are thinking that this community is kind of away from anything that's happened in the galaxy. They don't really know anything that's going on, and they can't even see the stars. Yeah, but I think it's like just stories, I don't think I think they've been closed off as a community. People, that's what folk are saying anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not too fond of the kind of the wee women, the hammerhead women walking their dog and things like that. I'm not fond of things like that. It's too in the real world for me.
Too normal.
Yeah.
Even the little diamond sign with the lights on it is a very North American
suburbia
end of the road type sign.
Yeah.
I know, but it's one of those. These are things you can forgive because you need to try and explain that this is a normal suburban place and nothing interesting ever happens here. And what better to do to make it look like where we live?
By the end of the second episode of Forgiven Everything, I was like, I'm in.
Yeah.
And it's good because it's not just a kids show. It's more edgy than that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the Goonies were more edgy than something like The Famous Five. It's there's an edge to it. We nod to Return of the Jedi. Endor.
Yeah. E.T. as well. He runs into the woods.
Yeah. They did a cool E.T. homage poster.
I actually think this bit here might be an E.T. homage to the video game because you always ended up in that bloody canyon in the video game. You could never get out of it.
What, the Atari game?
In the Atari game, yeah.
You're going.
You always ended up there like.
Oh God! There's a pile of those somewhere in America somewhere, buried.
There's a pile of them somewhere in Glasgow that should be coming here tomorrow. Fingers crossed.
What?
We should be getting our furniture and other belongings tomorrow.
Not an ET cartridge, though.
Not an ET cartridge, no. Oh, no, there's an ET cartridge as well. And an adventure cartridge. And a Frogger.
Right. I'm glad he attempted to get up that set because I thought he can't be stuck down there.
No, I know. Like E.T. in the 1982 Atari video game.
What?
It's a famous.
I'll see if you can crowbar that in later on. Not too soon.
Okay.
Make a reference to it again. Make a reference to that again. It is Trent Droid.
Yeah.
They're like the droids out of that. Remember the Mitchells versus the Monsters? They're like the droids
No.
out of that. You seen that one? No, it's
Really?
good. It's a Netflix animation. Very, very good.
They're also very similar to battle droids as well.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah. Roger, Roger.
Oh, the red seats. Is it the
This is giving me
Teal.
Breakfast Club vibes.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Totally wizard.
Totally. There's always a kid like this, isn't there?
I know. Working the mines.
Oh yeah, when you get your jab, the needle's like the length of a javelin, and it goes right
That
through your
size.
arm and out the other side.
You got to stand like that so it can get right through your arm at your side.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh dear. First day of high school, you're definitely getting your head swirled in the toilet. No.
Well, you did. I'm
Well,
like, I did.
it was difficult to do that while trying to reach for the handle at the same time.
Yeah. It's,
I want the full high school experience.
No parent wants
Happy
that.
flouncers.
Having to go to school.
Hmm?
Oh, you don't want to go that. Your kid's been bad, you know. It's embarrassing. Yeah.
Whimsical music plays. There you go. Not
Now,
enough whimsy.
Here we go. Here's the first bit that people were going, oh, it's so woke. Look at that guy. That was apparently from the holiday special, a reference, by the way.
No way.
Yeah, but people are going,
That's funny.
It's totally woke. Why are you bringing things like that into Star Wars? Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I know.
He's in the bath.
I love this. A big bubble bath. It's great. Really cool.
It's honestly, I mean, you might as well just checkbox all the hero's journey things in this, but it's brilliant. It's just it's fun.
Yeah.
It's like it feels like he's missing out on something, wants to go on a great adventure, something happens and it thrusts him into the adventure.
Yep.
Check.
Yeah. I think the whole bikes thing as well, it's very, E.T.
BMX, 80s.
Stranger Things took that
Stranger Things
thing as well.
Yeah.
Now we've got it here.
Let's even get the basket in the back as well
Exactly,
with the little tassels.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to prove it's a kid's bike.
Yeah. I love how the bikes are still speeder bikes, though. They're like, more like probably more like a hairdryer though with handles, but
yeah.
I
thought this bit here I thought was so funny.
I actually thought they're gonna mess this up here. The humour's on point. Absolutely on point.
It's great.
Yeah. Did you enjoy this, James? We never asked. Let us know. You enjoyed the first 2 episodes? Like we obviously are. Do you know what else I thought about this? The way it's filmed, it's quite cinematic looking. It looks like a movie.
Yeah.
I think this time round, compared to other things that we've seen.
So what was that about? Sorry.
Yeah, James did enjoy it.
Yeah,
that's good. Good, I'm glad. Here they are. The gang is together.
Yeah.
And it zips along this episode as well, doesn't it? It's really, the pace is very
I'm
good.
just going to say that the data is sometimes measured in kilobytes or KB for short.
Fair enough.
No. Please. Oh, boys.
I think Neil is going to be the next Baby Yoda. Do you know?
Next, Baby Grogu. Yeah, Baby Grogu could be Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
Well, they've already got the figures out.
Yeah, I've seen the black figures. Yeah.
Yeah.
Black Series figures.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I think it's the 3 3/4 inch figures.
Oh, I prefer that, to be honest with you.
The Black Series.
I like the 3 3/4 for nostalgia reasons, but the Black Series figures are really detailed. They're fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
But I do like nostalgia factor for the blister pack 3 3/4.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, you could see this setup coming a mile along. Boys be stupid.
I didn't think it'd be a spaceship, so I just thought it'd be like a.
Oh, it would be a Jedi temple.
Yeah, well, that's what they think, isn't it? They think it's going to be some sort of entrance to a temple or something.
Yeah,
this is all very ET-ish.
See, they're on trams as well. The cars I noticed there, the little sparky things.
It's that whole the way that Spielberg used to, or he still does to a certain extent, light his nighttime scenes with a bit. He always had a bit of fog, a bit of fog, so you could see light beams of light everywhere. J.J. Abrams does that a lot as well. But you can tell this isn't J.J. because he doesn't have any lens flare.
That's right.
He loves a bit of lens flare.
Too much.
Too much. Oh my god.
See, that's what they're looking for, is a power converter so they can fix their bike.
To do this race with
their pal.
Their rivals.
Well.
The boys just want an adventure. He's all about the mythology, isn't he? The lad.
Yeah. The stories. Has become a Jedi.
Boy?
Wim.
Wim, Neil, KB, and
Fern.
We go.
Fern, and they're in a gully. What?
Oh,
No. And Holes as well. Another Disney classic
oh yeah. Shia LaBeouf.
with Shia LaBeouf.
Very Spielbergy lighting.
Yeah.
I think we even did see a bit of lens flare there.
Wee Rat or something. There you go.
Oh
Wee
yeah,
Rat
that's right.
scurries by.
Yep, we saw that one coming, James. Here we go. You must be ahead of us, James, then, if the door's shut already.
No. No, the door's not shut already.
No, I know. I thought James said that he knew the door would close behind him.
Oh no, right, okay. I see. Yeah, I'm at 33:54 just now.
I don't have a time on mine because it just says how much have you left. 14 minutes left.
All right. I have 14 minutes and 20 seconds.
Aye. I think we're pretty synced up.
A skeleton, Jody. You know,
Oh,
because of the
yes.
crew. Here he is. Do you know what his name is?
Ah, no.
We'll find out in a second, but I'll tell you how that links to Peter Pan in just a sec.
All right, okay. So this is Nick Frost voices this character.
Yeah. So Nick Frost and Simon Pegg have now all been in Star Wars.
Yeah, they've both been in Star Wars, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
And here's the door.
Oh no. I think I'd be freaking out at this point.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'd be particularly happy with it.
Anticipation.
Yeah.
See, they still think it's a Jedi temple at this point. As do we. I suppose that's a kind of parallel as well. You know, they think they're in a cave in Empire Strikes Back. They're actually in a worm. It's that whole thing. You know, they went into something they don't actually know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it turns out it's a hand puppet in a sock.
Was as opposed to a cave. Yeah,
That's right.
Phil Tippett, his arm.
Exactly. Good old Phil Tippett's arm.
Yeah,
but it turned out we were in Phil Tippett's arm the whole time.
What are the chances?
Panicking about nothing, really. I just said, Phil, let us go. I have an 8:30 reservation and I cannot miss it. And he let me go. Do you know that the minefields are also potatoes as well in the Empire Strikes Back?
Oh, yeah. Asteroids.
Yep, the asteroids, yeah. Did I say minefield? Sorry.
You did that.
Well done for
Potato.
For deciphering that.
What if this is going to be popular? This could be the Disney Star Wars Stranger Things, then potentially.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
We'll see these kids grow up. You know,
they'll be doing this when they're 90.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Millie Bobby Brown's married now.
I know. Still not released the last season.
Yeah,
If in doubt, hit it. Work for the
100%.
Fonz.
He did. He used to do that with the old jukebox, didn't he?
That's right. Yep. That's some cool looking
This is-
circuitry there going on.
It's a wee bit like the Nostromo waking up.
It
No,
is
not the
actually,
Nostromo.
yeah,
It's
you're right.
Sulaco.
Yep.
Sulaco.
And the
Sulaco.
original
Yeah.
Alien.
Was it the Nostromo?
It was, yeah. You still not watched the old.
It was the Nostromo.
You still not watched the new one.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. I enjoyed it.
Last one I watched was Prometheus with Idris Elba and Nimi Rapace.
Yes, Deadpool Wolverine is on Disney Plus.
Mm.
We've already watched it actually.
Watched it
on
recently.
Disney Plus. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
It's very good.
Show me a flashing button and I'll show you my finger going towards it.
Ooh, flashy! Aye, those headphones there. Wim's got on. Get to the chopper!
Get to the chopper.
There you go.
Mm. He's awake now.
See, there's serious Long John Silver vibes off him as well because of the one eye.
Mm.
One eye could be an eye
Yeah,
patch. But it's not.
there's quite a lot of pirates with just one eye.
Yeah.
In this. It's not better that way. Maybe that is better.
It's pretty spectacular, this scene, actually.
It is. It's very cinematic.
Aye. Very, very epic.
Even the music as well. The music's very Star Warsy.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
See the sky there. Do you remember the episode in Andor with the
Aldani?
The dam that when the kind of Druid people went up to watch the.
That gets a name check in this episode. Aldani.
There you go.
I knew the spaceship was upside down because I was looking at the chairs because they were on the ceiling. I was like, oh, it's upside down.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great scene. This absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. There you go. The doors have been reading the script.
It does like the Northern Lights. Had to go all the way to Iceland to see the Northern Lights. Now you can see them from that bloody Barassi beach. I want my money back. How frightened would you be if you saw that happen?
I know.
Like, whoa.
In what language?
Yeah. Just press every single flashy button.
I just like that. Do an elf.
Yeah.
It's pretty. It looks like a Christmas tree. Uh-oh. That's more terrifying.
Oh, farts.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oops.
Yikes. There you go. That's the end of the episode.
Fantastic. Right, okay.
Should we dive straight into the second episode?
Yeah, let's go straight away. I need to rewind. Hold on. What now?
Right, let's go to the next episode, run it back to 00, do what we normally do, and then we'll do 3, 2, 1 and go again. It's quite the roller coaster. It's a very quick 50 minutes. But
Yeah,
I mean, I think it's like 45 minutes all in the whole episode.
Tell you what,
still,
though, they're doing the same thing they usually do. The second episode's only 31 minutes 15.
Aye. Mm-hmm.
The length of a sitcom, or as I like to call it, a sithcom.
A fitcom.
Sithcom, dear.
Oh, sitcom. Right.
Aye.
See, that was one of the words that I missed.
All right. Yeah, it's pretty short. This second episode's basically what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you know, I don't know. I don't know. I suppose it's got to be as long as it needs to be, but at the same time,
exactly. Yeah.
I feel like every other show gives us 45, 50 minutes to an hour. You know.
You don't feel like your money's worth in a show unless it's an hour and 50 minutes long, though.
Well,
I'm much more of a half-hour episodes.
I don't mind a half-hour episode. That's sitcom length, I think. Do you know what? I think you've got your 30 minutes is a sitcom, 25 to 30 minutes. Your movies should be an hour and a half to 2 hours, just under 2 hours. And then a TV series like HBO Max type Penguin or Jackal is 50 to an hour each.
Uh-huh.
That's the rules.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and Dune Prophecies about the same length as well. They're about 45 to 50 minutes.
Yeah.
An hour long.
Exactly.
All right. Shall we crack on?
Everyone ready?
Everyone ready? Everyone sitting comfortably? Got your popcorn?
Yep.
All right. So season 1, episode 2, Way Out Past the Barrier, this one's called. So let's go on go. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh yeah.
Don't skip the recap.
Don't skip the recap. Get your subtitles on.
The last time on Skeleton Crew.
I know it's a bit lame having to watch all this again. We've just watched it, but it will mess up the timeline if you're playing along, that is.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. That's the only reason why we're doing that. Sorry about that. I mean, this episode is 30 minutes long.
Yeah, probably
you've
25.
got like a 5-minute recap, and then you get 5 minutes of commercials at the end. So really, the episode's like 20 minutes long. So it's really actually 22 minutes.
Exactly. It's not.
So it's really just a normal like half-hour sitcom episode minus the adverts. Because every like Big Bang Theory and all that, they're all 22 minutes long.
Yeah.
If you cut the adverts out, Pod Racer, Bo-Katan, and then the mystery droid at the end that we'll find out the name of, that I promised you would find out in the last episode, but it's this episode. Along with the Aldani reference. Doctor Who.
Oh no.
Probably shouldn't come out of hyperspace that quickly. Really, 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 really far away.
That's very far away.
That's it, yeah.
Another really that would be really, 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 really far away.
Yeah. Suspenseful music's playing, Jody.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah-oh.
Here he comes.
Your new favourite droid. That's what it is.
Yeah, my new favourite droid. He's this year's Christmas present.
Yeah.
Gremlins kind of mentioned.
Oh, yeah. So is this droid based in any other droid? He's not K2SO quite. He's not like the.
No.
He's kind of a cross between K2SO and the droid in Obi-Wan. You know, that big kind of bulky guy, big bulky droid in Obi-Wan.
Yeah. Maybe.
I like how he swore there nearly. He went, really, he's trying to fool me. This is fun. It's a fun
It's
show.
really fine, he's captain. SM-33.
Smee.
Smee.
Yeah. Aye. Yes, James, that's a good shout, actually.
Explorers as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Very good show.
Another Disney classic.
That's a cracking film, actually.
His
His
face is kind of...
Explorers. Ethan Hawke?
Not as a kid.
Yeah. The Explorers. He was the main kid in that.
Maybe actually, yeah, he was, yeah. You're right, yeah. Yeah.
Pretty sure.
I was thinking Flight of the Navigator there for a sec, sorry. He also kind of looks a bit like a medical droid.
Oh, I get them mixed up. No, it was Explorers I'm thinking of. No, that's a good shout, James, definitely. There you go.
Don't ever touch that, that'll come back.
Definitely. They've not really digitized his voice that much, though.
Not really, no. They did to start with, but they kind of...
Aye, when he was kind of
Maybe it's because he was rusty or something.
Kind of up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. River Phoenix is in Explorer. Yeah, I remember that movie. I loved that movie.
Nobody knows where Atten is. That's because of the barrier.
I love that.
Rat.
You rat guy lives in his brain.
Aldani. Sulphurous bog world, so you can only imagine what the Empire did to it once they realised about the heist.
Was Aldani where Han Solo? Was that the Han Solo planet? The mud planet?
Is that Aldani? No, Aldani's the one with the just up the road. Where they filmed it.
Irvin.
The dam.
Near Irvin.
Irvin. No, it's up near.
Oh, Helensburgh.
Aye, no. Well, aye, it's closer to Helensburgh than it is Irvin.
Okay.
The heck is it? It's up near there anyway. Crean Larrick, I think, up near there.
Oh, right. Is that Aldani? Right, okay. The dam?
Aye, that's Aldani.
Aye. Right.
Yes.
It's up the road, aye.
Ghostly push. No skipping.
James is saying, yeah, that's right. Yeah. So it's the one in Bandor.
Skeleton crew.
Safety
What's
droid.
that?
We've never heard that before.
These safety droids they're so disposable they don't even get names.
Yeah, so that's what those guys are. Safety droids, not truancy
Yeah.
droids.
No, they're safety droids. I guess they kind of use them for everything, truancy, policing, everything.
Yeah. I'm sure they do the safety dance. I'll tell you what, if Elon Musk
Safety
had
dance.
invented them, would program that in the safety dance probably. Elon Musk.
I gotta say, those Elon Musk droids really give me the creeps. I don't like them.
He likes to program in a wee. He likes to program in a wee. What do you call it? Easter egg.
Easter egg.
Easter egg.
Oh, skeleton.
These, for me, again, another criticism. These guys are a bit too close to being pirates. They've got
Wait, you
real
see the
swords.
hats?
They've got real. Well, exactly. I know that. They've got real swords in them, and stuff, and they're,
And this
This
bit looks like the captain's cabin as well at the back of the ship.
yeah,
Like in a galleon, you'd have like
Aye,
the big window at the back.
aye.
Where they would keep the charts, Mr. Smee.
It's funny because a lot of the design in this is brilliant, but it's just some of it is too real world, for me.
Yeah.
I
That
like
is
that.
100% Guybrush Threepwood's hat there. It looks
Oh, yeah,
exactly like it. Maybe
definitely.
not exactly like it, but it looks very
Uh-huh.
similar style to it. The
Yeah,
massive brim.
yeah, from the point and click game. You mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
God, what was that called?
The Secret of Monkey Island.
Monkey Island. Yeah. I think you're right.
And then there was The Secret
Good
of
shout.
Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge, I think it was.
Mm. They've been all rebooted.
Here we are in
by the way.
nowhere. I mean,
Yeah, you would think you'd cut curtains, wouldn't you? Maybe he's a
Look at
cat
those-
pirate.
what
Kind of
they do
fun.
is they just borrow, when they need to go to sleep, they borrow someone else's eye patch, so they get two of them. So it's like,
Aye.
it's like those,
It's a good idea. Aye. What a great scene this is, by the way. These ships.
it's a great scene. I love the
Fantastic.
ferryman.
Yeah, I know. It's a little bit like the wee
Baba
dude,
Frick.
Babu Frick, ish.
I think he's also 100% practical, and he's a marionette as well.
Oh, definitely. Mm-hmm. Somebody's had to paint out every bloody thing.
Yeah.
Every stick or thread. He might go Island
Yeah.
recently. I bought it but didn't play it much. Might go back to it. Yeah. Was it a brand new one or a remake? I thought it was a
There's a
remaster
remake,
thing.
yeah. How
Yeah.
much could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I was stuck in that for days, that thing. Just because I thought it was hilarious the fact I could talk to a computer about woodchucks and chucking wood.
That sounds very you.
Youth. Turns out I got bored before the computer did.
Really?
Yeah. Strange that.
Uh,
He's like, come on, pay me up.
this is where Wim's got a coin with him.
I know. Have they not got Apple Pay in the future? Well, I guess this is in the past.
Cash. Not going
Cash
cashless
is
yet.
king. No.
Nice.
There you go.
This is what I mean
Protein
by it
spill.
gets edgy, you know. Yeah. Although I did get the fear that we were going to get another chase scene like in Obi-Wan with Leia later on, but it was, they've got a good editor in this show,
Yeah,
a good director.
yeah.
So have we not seen that
Also,
before? The guy in the blue head.
and again, I don't want to keep. Yeah, I don't want to keep hitting. I don't want to keep flogging a dead horse about how much I hate this thing, but not this thing, but Rebel Moon. There's so much life in this canteen scene
everything
bit
about it
than there is in all of that bit in Rebel Moon. It just feels like, oh, we need a canteen scene.
Yes,
it's just not thought out.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. I love all the character design in these. So I mean, it looks great actually.
Yeah,
it looks a lot better than Obi-Wan did. Remember that kind of city scene, neon city scene. This looks so much better. Do you know this character here in the cage
fish there as well?
Was in a Michael Jackson moon dance or something movie.
Oh really?
Yeah. It's like a wee pink fluffy kind of creature. Yeah, the world building in this is terrific. It's great.
It's brilliant. That's
this as well.
that line. Are you children? Is the bit in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Yeah, it is. It is. Or Neverland type vibes, you know. So I know they're all children in Neverland, right enough.
Yeah.
Do you think though that this show? This was a question I've had. Do you think this show needs to be in the Star Wars universe?
No.
Do you know what I mean? It could be.
I think it's nice that it is, but
I think it's nice that it is as well.
Does. I mean, it could easily be. You could.
I do love a kind of cantina type scene, and we've done quite a few of them lately. Oh no, I think Sloane's gone. Sloane's gone. I'm on my own here. Oh no.
Oh.
I thought you were gone there, Sloane. You paused for ages.
No. I know. It's yeah.
You might have been buffering in real life. I'm not sure.
One of those ones.
Buffering face. I've just seen Sloane's buffering.
Oh dear. This guy here. I think it's Cinemoidin, isn't he? I think.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, we've
seen him before there as well.
We've seen him before. Was it? I don't know.
Aye. I think so.
I think the
Linderlings? Lost Treasure?
No. I think in the little graphic we should show our buffering faces. We've got a lot of hits, I think. But aye, this dude.
Yeah. That guy. The myth.
See? Nobody's aware of that
Hitting the
planet,
myth. Yeah.
you know?
Well, here he comes. Smee to the rescue.
This dude is badass.
Yes. So I think they'll fix him up by the end of the show.
I hope
Give him a
not.
wee tune.
Give some character.
Well, I know, but you don't want him to, fall apart.
Yeah.
Oh, droid. Still a bit salty about those wars, then, I take it.
Yeah. I wonder if his Black Series figure has got a wee push button in the back of his head to push the rodent out his eye.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Jeez. Imagine him against
Does it-
Jake Paul.
I tell you, for a kid's show, this gets pretty dark, this bit, when he uses, you see shields here, and they start glowing because he
Oh,
keeps
yeah.
on getting hit by them.
Aye.
And this bit where he goes up to the board guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this bit here.
Oh,
Look at
yeah.
that.
I like it. Screaming.
No, you didn't. Squealing. Oh, they're free.
There you go. Those wee dudes.
There you go. They look very Jim Henson-y.
Well, they were. They were. That's the ones
okay.
from that Moondance.
Oh, right. Right,
the
because they
Jackson
were
movie.
kind of similar to the ones that were in Labyrinth
Yeah.
as well.
Mm.
You know, the guys, the flame guys that would interchange parts.
Yeah.
That's Urkel.
Pay the Ferryman.
Pay the Ferryman. He was going to say, why cannot kids be pirates?
Captain EO.
Oh. Oh, Captain EO. Uh-oh. Here comes Wolfman. See the bandolier with the pistols down the front as well? Yeah, like I was saying earlier on, before I was rudely buffered, I mean, they could have set this in the Pirates of the Caribbean universe.
Nah, well, no. It's sci-fi.
Yeah, obviously you couldn't use.
You mean you could have done it? All right, you could have done a version of this.
You could have done a version of this. I mean,
Kids,
it's just kids, running away from home, having a big adventure, learning about themselves, growing, and then coming back. I mean, that's essentially what this is.
Well, I've kind of heard that's one of the criticisms I've heard about it. Actually, is that it's almost like a theme park ride. The kids are like one thing to another.
Isn't that every TV show ever made? To a certain extent.
Yeah. I know what they're saying.
If you want to boil it down,
all
it is. I mean, the worst thing is that you get them and then they're just saying words, and then the other one replies with words. I mean, what even is that? It's called a script.
Do you know, I think if you're not engaged and you're not enjoying a program, a TV show, that's when you can pull apart everything. But when you're enjoying it, you're not as inclined to pull things apart. And go, oh, why did they do that? Blah blah blah. But when you're really enjoying this a show, it's different.
Pirates of the Caribbean ride, anyone?
What's that?
Pirates of the Caribbean ride, everyone? He's going, come on. Try to get the key from the animal through the bars. It's very Pirates of the Caribbean.
Well, yeah. I like how the wee animal's hopeless though. It's like, what?
It's just the
I
worst.
understand English. Talk about.
Arr.
Oh, see, you go.
I know. What's hilarious is that, but this is the whole the hero's journey. They've got to come back home, so they're going to come
So
back
once-
home,
Yeah, so once
figure everything out.
Jude Law realizes where they're from, he'll be like, right, how do we
Aye.
get back there?
Arr.
So some sort of what do you call it, kind of Amazonian City of Gold type thing. He'll probably be thinking it is, El Dorado.
Not to be confused with the crappy sitcom from the 1990s.
Not that.
All right, Pilar.
Imagine
All right.
they make a mistake and end up in El Dorado from the 90s.
You're right, Pilar. Where's Bunny then, eh?
Yeah.
What was his name again? He was in the Bacardi adverts, was he? Or the Bailey's adverts? You want ice, you got ice.
I don't know.
Marcos, that was his name. Marcos.
Oh yes, I remember.
Pilar and
How
Marcos.
the hell do you remember things like that?
Because I used to watch El Dorado. It was brilliant. I mean, it was awful. Hated every minute of it.
Yeah. That's
And
why you watch Benidorm
Out of the
now.
darkness and into the light, a very common theme in Star Wars.
Absolutely, yeah.
No. You got a wee bit of the Schwartz.
That surprised me actually, the fact that he's got the force in him.
It's clearly on a fishing string.
Really?
Fishing reel.
Yeah. I wonder if he's going to be one of these James has just made a good point there. They do almost use the classic music. It's very similar. Very similar.
Looks theme
Music's
type
terrific
thing.
in this series, I have to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hope they don't cancel it like they did the Acolyte. I still think it was short-sighted.
I think we'll still see something from the Acolyte.
I hope so. It was a continuation of it or something.
Yeah.
That's it, folks.
There you go. So we need to wait till Tuesday. Is that right? Every Tuesday?
2 episodes. Tuesday, yeah.
There you go. 6 minutes of titles.
I know. Yeah, so we're finished after 25 minutes, and that's a 5-minute recap at the start of it. So there you go.
So James is saying, why wait now to do that trick? Why couldn't he done that earlier? Good point. If he knew how to get the trick, I think we might find out. I think it might not be as cut and dry as we think.
Maybe he's in league with the Pirates, and he's been put in there.
Yeah,
and he's
I don't know. I'm not sure, but
he's got to prove his worth one last time or something. I don't know.
It definitely doesn't make sense for him to be sitting in that jail and have those powers to get that key.
Yeah.
So we will find out, I'm sure.
I'm sure we will.
And very enjoyable.
In due course. Yeah.
Very enjoyable.
I was pleasantly surprised by it. I mean, I know a lot of people complain about it's for those kids. You know what? It's if you don't like the Goonies or those kind of early 80s. If you don't like, I mean, if you like Stranger Things, you'll probably like this show. I
just think though that you just get people these days that are just want to complain about everything.
Yeah.
Let's have a bit of joy in our lives before the run up to Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good. How many episodes is this again?
Oh, I don't
8,
know. Actually,
maybe?
Skeleton Crew.
Usually 8, isn't it?
Usually, yeah. Between 8 and 10.
Yeah.
Skeleton Crew. Here we go. Wikipedia will have the answers. Oh, dude. There is 8. Yeah. So the directors are going to be John Watts, David Lowry for the next 2. So he's directing the one after this one as well. Then Daniel Kwan and Daniel Sherriant.
The Daniels.
Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Sorry. They're directing episode 4.
Cool.
Jake Schreier, he's directing 5. Bryce Dallas Howard is 6. Lee Isaac Chung is directing 7, and then John Watts is directing the final episode. So he's one of the writers as well, though. John Watts.
Yeah, he's the
showrunner.
The showrunner. Aye.
Okay.
Love it. Yeah. So all good so far.
There's no involvement from Filoni or Favreau in this, is there? They're not. They're exec producers or something.
I never actually looked there, but I think they are. I think they've got production in there.
Oh yeah, sorry. Executive producers: Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're in the mix with all of these shows now. Somewhere, whether it might just be a kind of it's quality because we're involved type thing, But I think I'm not sure if they've been involved in every single show, but they certainly were with Ahsoka. I'm not sure if they were with Obi-Wan. But everything else I think they've been involved with. Was Deborah Chow was the sort of showrunner
of Obi-Wan. She was my years old.
Which was probably not the on hindsight now, not the best of choices, but anyway.
Well, there you have it. Kerry Condon, who plays Fern's mum, plays Friday in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Friday,
yeah. Remember Jarvis's replacement in the latter series of movies?
All right, yeah. Her voice, basically.
Her voice.
Is it my voice?
Oh, so she's the voice in Peter Parker's suit.
I think so, yeah.
That wasn't. Was that not? Wait a minute. That was. I thought that was. Here we go, folks. Jennifer Connelly. I thought that was her voice. I thought she played it. I might have that wrong.
Let me see. Marvel Cinematic Universe voiced by Kerry Condon. She appears in Avengers: Age of Ultron, Captain America: Civil War, Spider-Man: Homecoming, Avengers: Infinity War, and Avengers: Endgame. So maybe she get replaced after Endgame then.
Yeah, I think Spidey.
So, but she did play that character.
I think. Could be wrong.
There you go. Anyway, yeah. We don't really have an outro for this, but I suppose we can do the old. You'll get the podcast outro if you want to stay for that. But if you like what we do and you want time reminders when we put something new up, don't forget to hit the old subscribe button, notification bell. And if you like what you see, don't forget to hit the like button and share as well, and comment on social media as well, because that really does help the channel. We do appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching live as well. James, thanks very much for your comment as well.
Brilliant.
Keeping us honest, as always. And enjoy yourselves. We'll see you on Sunday, 8:00 for the podcast, and we'll see you again next Thursday for the watch along of episode 3.
Yeah,
for
Skeleton Crew.
I know, looking forward to it. It's another one of those things. It's like, oh yeah, okay, on this day we're going to get Dune Prophecy, and this one we're going to get Day of the Jackal, and this one's going to be Skeleton Crew. So the TV's actually really exciting just now. Again, yeah, that is good. Brilliant. All right, folks. Thank you so much. We'll catch you in the next one.